What's going on, guys? Got another Madden 13 online ranked match for you. Right here I'm just showing you that I am in fact in the top 125 like I say that I am. I blurred out my name just to keep that account to myself, but I want to say sorry. I got my mouse pointer in the middle of the screen for this gameplay, so just sorry about that. But today, as you heard, we got the Doug theme song going on. We're running with these Tampa Bay Buccaneers going against the Raiders, and I just gotta say, Doug Martin is the man. He's a beast in this game. So we start off the game with the big kick return, ending up trying to take it to the house, but we end up getting caught. And wait, what's that? And yes, every time Doug gets a touchdown, we're gonna be playing his theme song, Mr. Doug Martin. I mean, he showed up big for me in this game. These Raiders, they have a lot of speed. They're a good Madden team. I mean, their offense is full of speed. And then you throw Terrell Pryor in there, and the Buccaneers, they're kind of slow, but that doesn't matter when you got Doug on your team. So right there, we got him with the 3 and out. We get the ball back, handing the ball off to Doug Martin here. Just working him into the offense as much as we possibly can. Right here we go over the middle and end up taking the big hit, dropping the ball. Forces us into a 3rd down, but we pass it over the middle to Dallas Clark for the 1st down. This guy was a cool guy to play. He wasn't cheesy at all. He only kicked an onside when he got really far down, which that kind of somewhat ruins the game, but it is a competitive game. It does stay close throughout most of the game, as I expected that it would. The higher we get up in these skill points. Right there, I tried to play that I've never tried before. I just liked the way that the route looked, so I tried to test it and ended up throwing a pick, so I did pay for that. And so he has the ball back, but we have the 7-0 lead because Mr. Dougie Doug put it in the end zone for us. But right here, he was running a lot of draws, a lot of screens because I was sending blitzes, so it was working for him. So that was good for him. And overall, he was a pretty good player. I mean, for the skill level that I'm playing at right now, he played definitely, I think, above that. I'm guessing, I'm not sure, but I think he was probably in the high 700s, just from the skill points and just the way he played. That's just a guess, but you know, he was a decent player. But right here, he's getting it. He got it down inside the red zone. We held him to 2nd and goal. Held him outside of the 10-yard line, so that's good. So we can play some max coverage defense here. End up knocking down the pass and holding him to a field goal. And so we get the ball back. The turnover did end up costing us 3 points, but we held him to just a field goal, which is good for us. And so right here, we're back on offense, obviously trying to get Doug Martin involved. This guy, he did play a lot of max coverage. But right here, we go to our max coverage beating play, and we're going back to Mr. You-Know-Who. Doug Martin taking it in for the 2nd touchdown of the day, and that's just the beginning. Doug Martin was in to have a big game, and so that's why the title is what it is. You know, he is a good back. He has like 91 speed, so he's not the fastest, but he's powerful. He breaks a lot of tackles. He was fun to play with, I think. I really enjoyed playing with him. I did not like this Buccaneers defense. I mean, look at that. Rondé Barber, slow as can be. I mean, McFadden's a fast back, but that was just ridiculous. Our guy's taking terrible angles, so he ends up with the lead there, but Smith breaking it loose, taking it to the end zone, and we're gonna dive in on him. I believe I can fly, Smith. I believe in you. Ends up taking it into the end zone, getting the quick touchdown, the quick boost. You know, that's devastating. He just went down and scored and gives up the touchdown on a kick return. So that's 2 big kick returns for Smith. We end up taking the 21-10 lead. It's about 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter, so we just want to get a stop, try to get the ball back. and score so we can have a bigger lead right before half, because he does end up getting the ball after half. But his offense was working for him, and right there, my defense just acting like a bunch of clowns. Rondé Barber didn't even react at all to the ball, and then the safety overreacted, so he ends up scoring with a minute left before half. So right here, we're just gonna go to our max coverage beating play, try to get down the field and try to put some points on the board before half, because we do know he gets the ball back. And that's one thing that annoys me that Madden I think should fix. There's only 2 guys rushing and they get pressure on me in like 3 seconds. That's ridiculous. I mean, these guys in the middle are doing absolutely nothing. And right here again, gets the sack. So we end up getting the field goal right before half, and we kick the squib kick, and that takes us to halftime. And he'll get the ball back, so you're gonna see 2 kickoffs in a row right here if you get a little bit confused. So here we're in the second half, not feeling overconfident, feeling confident that we can score. He's only stopped us one time when we tried a play that we had no business trying. On defense, we need to make some adjustments and try to get some stops on these draw plays and these counter plays and screens. Right there, our pressure gets in, we get the sack. Right here, he goes deep, we end up getting the knockdown. That was 4th down, so we get the ball back in his territory and end up scoring on the first play. And that's why it's important to punt. I'm not saying I always do it. I make the same mistake, but it is important to punt when you're down inside your own 20. Right there, we get the pick on the screen play, and you guys know what time it is. Doug Martin again for the 3rd touchdown of the day. We end up putting up 14 points in about 20 seconds. And anytime you can score quickly on your opponent like that and get a big lead on them, it's just devastating. It forces them into where they can't really run the ball. They got to try to score quickly, and you can force your opponent into a lot of mistakes. But right here, he's moving the ball well again. Gets the ball down inside the red zone. Starts running around with Terrell Pryor. Our defensive end there just... I mean, the spies in this game act retardedly a lot of times. Or he was in a flat zone, but he wasn't even reacting to the quarterback at all. So he gets it inside the 1 here, ends up punching it in with McFadden with that good speed. I don't remember what his speed is, but he has some good speed. And so right here, we get the ball back. We still have a 2-possession lead. We go to our max coverage beating play again. End up hitting Jackson on the wheel route. Go right back to it because he's just going to keep playing that max coverage. Hit Jackson again. Get us all the way down inside the 20, inside the red zone. And here we go again. I mean, Doug Martin just running like an absolute beast, breaking tackles. I mean, he was just doing it all for me this game. 4 touchdowns on the day, and we have a 45-24 lead. Feeling real comfortable now, just sending blitzes, trying new stuff out on defense, and trying to force him into mistakes. Honestly, just trying to make him concede so we can go ahead and play another game. But right here, he gets it down inside of... Oh, he ends up scoring. I thought he got it down inside the 1. But he kicks the onside kick here, which is respectable because he is down and he hasn't really been able to stop me. Right here, we go right back to our just our max coverage beating play. Fag D is what a lot of people call it. Right there, we give it to Doug Martin. Doesn't end up scoring. Trying to get him a 5th touchdown of the day. It doesn't happen. Right here, we hit the drag route, get it down inside the 1-yard line, and Josh Freeman scrambling around ends up putting it in the end zone and taking a 52-31 lead. And this game's pretty much over by now, even though he does have a whole 4th quarter. He ends up throwing the pick here, and that ends up being the end of the game. Sends the concede. So again, thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe if you like the content. Until next time, I'm out.